Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 82 of Building Iron Man. This time we are building the little clip that lets you release the armor. I'm not sure why you need to release the armor, but it's a clip that lets us release some of the armor. But obviously, before that, we'll look through the magazine as ever. In the history of Iron Man, the cycle ends, the future begins. Yeah, it's a cycle, so it doesn't really end. It just goes round and round and round and round and round. I don't know. There we go. Lots of other armored people. Tony Stark and Zeke Stane. Yeah, Zeke Stane. That's quite a. Yeah, he's going to be evil in the end, isn't he? Right. So yes, the chest connector piece, connector lever, button, plate, some springs, and some shaft and some screws. We'll get to that momentarily. Get that built. And the Defenders, we're still looking at the Defenders. I don't remember the Hulk being in the Defenders, but maybe he was in the comics. I don't know. The non-team, yeah, they didn't really work together very well in the series, but yeah, I quite enjoyed it. It was good. New Defenders, Secret Defenders, lots of different types of Defenders. Symbiotic armor, is that like sort of Venom armor but different? Interesting. God of Darkness, Null. That's very interesting. Yeah, I don't like it, but different. So the volume that they're looking at in this epic issue is from September 2012. And next time, just for a shock, we're going to be continuing building the chest. But then we get to look at some X-Men as well. So, yeah, it's all good. Right, I'll get this out of the way. I'll bring in the parts and we'll get this built. So we've got the entire back plate from last time, the parts from this time. First of all, we're going to be taking this and the little spring there. We're just going to be fitting that in there, ready to be put in place in a moment. But the place we're going to be putting it is in here with the bar through there. That goes through from this side all the way through, but before it goes all the way through, we need to get this in there. Right, so the bar's going to go through the middle of that. And it seems to be in there. The spring's obviously going to catch against the other side of that. Just try and get everything lined up. And push that through and see where that takes us, basically. Trick is going to be lined up. It's got to go there-ish, but a little bit further down, because that's where that bar comes through. A bit like that. Almost there. There we go. That's the bar through the spring. A little bit of wiggling. Let us get it through that post as well. Get out there. I can't quite see it. There we go. So that's moved, but with everything moving out of the way. There we go. That's that through the first bit of that. Then you can see where it's going with the second bit of that and through to the other side. So how does that work? It's just a spring like that. Let's have a look. It's in the picture like that. It is, and it does go like that. So that's exactly like it's pictured in the picture. So far so good. We've obviously then got to attach that to everything else. So we're first of all going to be not using the screws yet. We are going to be using these two springs and this plate. Right, so the plate is going onto there. Yeah, that way up. This is the button. So that's going to be used to activate the thing. Not entirely certain how as yet, but the springs sit on those posts. Line up somewhere in there. Yeah, there's two posts in there as well. So we're going to have to get those pointing directly upwards. And then get that lined up on there. That should be, it just says, make sure the springs don't move, place the collection mechanism on top of them. Places another 2 pegs, yeah, so line up those pegs. With both of those springs, I got one. No, I didn't even get one. Right, let's try again. Without the button going everywhere. Right. Tricky enough to do without trying to make sure things are on camera as well. So I'm aiming for these 2 posts onto those 2 springs. And then 2 posts on the body going into there. So yeah, they're on there. I don't know exactly how everything lines up as yet, but I know that I should have got the screws out first instead of trying to hold this together while I'm doing that. So let's get 2 HM screws out with one hand. Get 3 out because I can't play around putting one away at the moment. Right, so let's get that in there. One in a little bit, and then the other one in a little bit. Let go of that while I get this sorted. Good. All good. Good stuff. That on there. Now get that away before I lose it and forget which screw it is. Right. So let's get that tightened down, and then we'll see what happens. Could it be that when I push this, it moves the thing? It seems that there's a long way between the button and the bit that I've just put in there. That seems like that's quite a long way away. I think I've got that the wrong side of that. That needs to be on the other side of that. So I need to have that slightly under tension while I'm putting this in. So let's loosen that off. Do I have to loosen it all the way, or can I get away with just taking it off a little bit? I can get away with just taking it off a little bit. So let's put that on there now, and then tighten that down. That feels better. Yeah, because then pushing that button moves that, which will unclip from something somewhere internally. So there we have that stage completed. That's that, and that is indeed all done. It's coming together. It's starting to do a thing. So yeah, that's the end of this month's delivery. So I've got to wait and see what we're going to be doing with the chest next time. I'm sure it's more things, but yeah, eventually we're going to put it all together. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying the build. Do let me know in the comments, and I shall see you very shortly for something else or this again very soon as well. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.